for November's month recap. November is usually fairly relaxed because October and December are always super busy for me, so it's usually a little in-between break, but not this year. I honestly don't even really know where to start on the hub, I guess. I did 2 videos this month. The first one was a striptease in my absolutely gorgeous delish dressing gown. The second video was using my His Smith thrust machine, so hopefully you guys liked those. I feel like my reviews on the hub have been kind of low lately, so I'm gonna keep trying some new stuff, and let me know if there's maybe something specific you'd like to see in the comments. I don't know. On Fansly, I'm finally bringing back pay-to-view videos. I know I already have free videos on the hub and pay videos on many vids, but the Fansly videos are going to be a little bit different. They're going to be much more laid back and have a lower price point than my many vids clips. I'm thinking that whenever I get like new lingerie or a new toy or something like that, that will be featured in the pay-to-view video. So that means if I do a toy review on here and you want to see a little bit more, part 2 of the toy review will be available on Fansly. I did a Black Friday sale on both of those platforms as well. Obviously that's passed by now, unfortunately, but my many vids videos were 50% off and my Fansly month-long subscription was only $3. So I hope you took advantage of that. Unfortunately, I will be extending the Forever for Your Pleasure podcast hiatus until January. I want to be able to make the most out of my busy December, and I've been writing up a bunch of great stories for when I start it back up again, so stay tuned for January's new episode of Forever for Your Pleasure. And lastly, in regards to just covering all of my content, YouTube of course. In no particular order, I did a video comparing my top 10 AirPulse toys. I thought that would be super helpful considering AirPulse is super in right now and everyone has questions about it, always. I also did a fun little corset try-on video. I know a lot of you like the look of corsets, myself included, so I just had to feature all of them in a little try-on video, of course. I also did a new episode of my Adult Store Stories series on here, but guess what? I quit my job. Do not fret, I still have so many stories to tell, so the series will go on for quite some time yet, but I have officially quit and will be solely working from home. I was kind of nervous to make the leap to full-time relying on my internet income, but I think it will definitely be worth it. I'm already so happy with the choice, and my last shift was on Black Friday. I don't know if any of you really care, so feel free to skip through this part if you don't, but just to talk about my adult store job a little bit, I loved the job, I really did. It was super fun learning all of the product knowledge and being able to help customers with their sex lives. It was just getting to a point where I lost passion for showing up, and I was just thinking about all the other productive stuff I could be doing in that time I was there. So actually my boss had quit and then one of my other coworkers got promoted to a position outside of the store. So I kind of just took that as my opportunity to leave. I'd been there for over 3 years, which is a decent amount of time for a part-time retail job. And I also had finally gotten to go to a staff day this month. It had been canceled because of COVID the other years. And that's where the whole company gets together and we get to talk to different brand reps, and it was just super, super fun. It felt like a really good way to close my time with the store. So I'll definitely miss all the perks, but I know I'll be better off being able to focus on my online work, my social life, home life, and overall just prioritize myself a little bit more. I'm hoping to stay close with my coworkers though, because they're great friends. I had a movie night with the one, which was super, super fun. And I also went to friggin' cat yoga with my old boss. And it was great, honestly. I've been wanting to get into yoga for some time now. And what better intro than to start with a cat class? So it was at a humane society, and they just hosted like a little yoga thing, and they would let the animals come into the room and pretty much distract us from doing the yoga. But it was really sweet. They were super, super friendly, and I think it's to kind of help adopt them out, but it was really fun. But I was just so happy with how it went, and we'll definitely be doing more yoga in the future that I'm sure I will tell you guys about. Now, circling back to my last YouTube video, I also did an introduction video to my new guinea pigs. I absolutely love them so much. They are so cute. My cats have been jealous, but have been adjusting pretty well to having these little babies in their home. I really just figured if I'm going to be home all day, every day, I can definitely take on the workload of more pets, and it's just been so worth it. I talked about it in that video, but I'm gonna bring it up again now. I registered to adopt guinea pigs from a rescue, and my application had gotten approved right away, and I was so excited, but then the rescue didn't contact me at all for like 2 weeks. And I don't really understand how my application got approved so quickly, but then there was just no contact at all. I'd even sent a follow-up email asking approximately how long the process takes, and just no one replied. So that was kind of frustrating, and I ended up just getting my guinea pigs off of a lady online who needed to rehome hers. So I tried to take the more ethical route, but due to lack of communication, I had no idea what was going on and just took matters into my own hands. At least I didn't buy them from a pet store though, I guess. And then of course the day after I had picked up my new babies, the rescue contacted me. Not even to set up a time for me to like go pick up the new guinea pigs though. They told me that they had to still check and see if the ones I applied for were available. So that was kind of confusing and frustrating. But in the end, I can't be too mad because I did end up with 2 cute little baby piggies anyway. I'm gonna keep talking about more of the random stuff I've been up to now that I'm done discussing my content specifically. So still on the topic of animals, unfortunately my parents' dog passed away. If you've watched my pets reveal video, you would have heard about Gru. He was 9 years old, and I have some really great memories with him. He was having some health complications, so we knew he was going to pass, but it's still just so hard to deal with the loss of a pet, and especially not being there to say goodbye. But I know my parents made him as comfortable as they could and just surrounded him with so much love in his last moments. I'll miss him a lot. I do go to my parents every month to visit and do my laundry and whatever. So thankfully I did get to see him not too long ago, but I didn't know it was going to be the last time. And my parents did get another puppy after Gru had passed on, to kind of help them in the grieving process because they both work from home and the house was just too quiet for them. And I did get to meet their new puppy, and she perfectly matches their energy and is just perfect for their situation. For a puppy, she was actually super, super chill and really cuddly, and she's just so spoiled already. I think she knows that they almost just need a supportive companion, and she's really just falling into her role perfectly. Her name is Ellie, and she's a blue heeler just like Gru. And while I was there, my dad had the idea to start his own YouTube channel. He was a little bit inspired by me, I think. He's a baker, so his plan is to do baking videos and recipes and stuff like that. So I helped him with the first video, and we made a lemon loaf together. It turned out super good, the lemon loaf and the video. I think it's great that he's been kind of inspired and decided to start his own channel, and I'm definitely going to refer back to that recipe and make it again for myself. I mentioned last month that I have started going to therapy, and that has been beyond helpful for me. I'm still working through stuff and gradually trying to make changes day to day, and it will just be a forever process, but being given an outlet to just get everything out and help me organize my thoughts a little bit and my reactions and my actions, I'm super thankful for that. I've already noticed progress, not to brag, but I'm pretty proud of myself for it. Oh, and of course, I've already started getting all ready for Christmas with baking and decorating, and I do plan on doing another decorating the Christmas tree video this year, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that again. I had a lot of fun last time. And that just about sums up my month. Quite a bit going on, lots of kind of random stuff, but that's just how it goes. I'm really happy with how my November went, and I hope December is just as great, if not better. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. Thank you for watching. Bye!